Hello and welcome back to Haut-Beyleron. So, it's now June and I spent most of May working on the construction site and helping out there to help get things ready. I moved away a lot of stones, which of course came back to our lime production site here on the farm, our rock crusher. So we ended up sitting at the end of May on quite a lot of money. We were on about 350,000, which is quite a good jump. We're currently on 232,000, which probably tells you just how much we've been spending. So let me take you for a quick tour around and you can see what we've done. First one is just to the left of the house here. We have bought a second tractor for the farm. And you might notice it's in its own special little shed. Obviously we've had that put in as well, because it needs to be next to the house so that it can be run off that electric. We have gone eco-friendly and bought an electric tractor. It's a Lintner Lintrac 130 in electric. I don't know how easy it is to get hold of these. It is a bit of a special one that has been sorted out for us. And if we carry on going around, we've had this little bit made into kind of roads. It's got its own little driveway and everything. Now, greenhouses, we have had a second greenhouse installed as well, just to keep our productions going, or actually we're getting a nice income coming off these greenhouses just from producing. And there's been some more buildings over at the development site, so that will keep those going as well, and we will keep those stocked with fresh fruit and veg. Coming over here, I can't remember when the bees got put in. The bees might be new, the bees might not be new. If the bees aren't new, then we've now got some beehives and they are producing honey for us, which again will go off to the markets and be sold. Our chicken pen, we have expanded ever so slightly with this little building, so there's actually a kind of place for the chickens to go in and roost at night. And it means that because there's now the building on the side, the capacity is a bit more, so we can get more chickens in, which means when they start breeding we won't have to keep selling off the chickens that are being bred. We can keep them going. So there are 30 original chickens and 30 new births in this pen as well, which is great, and they're loving it, having it all run around just there. Yeah, it's great. There we go, another one going crazy over there. They're loving it. So yeah, and we've got our egg production just chugging away as well. That is good. We might I need to look at the size. We might look at building a cow barn as well, a little barn for the cows so that they've got somewhere to go at night. And that is, I think, it for the farm. So what we'll do is we will jump in the Lintner and we will head over to the development area and we will see what is going on over there. I've come right in close to the tractor just to give you the opportunity to hear how quiet it is. It is amazingly quiet, and you know, we're not putting out any diesel fumes or anything. It's great. I love it. I'm absolutely loving it. It's got 4-wheel steering, so if I get off the main road and into here, I can show you it turns around so well. So here we go. These are new. So we have the new farmers market, which is great. Once that gets going, we will be able to sell all of our farm produce here. It's going to be brilliant. It's only locally produced goods going to be sold here, not like at Middle where they'll get anything in they can. That pile of dirt needs removing. Sorry about that. Susie had managed to pull the doors off one of the ovens, so needed me to go and fix it. Where were we? Right, yes, this pile of dirt is going to need removing, so I will grab our telehandler over at some point and we will get that shifted. So this is the new fast food restaurant. This is my chicken hut. I don't pick the names, honest. And we also have, if I jump in the tractor, we've got some ramps. So we've got a ramp around the back here that heads down, and we've got a ramp up over here as well. So we've got options, and our land down here is nice and flattened for when hopefully some of our production factories get to come in here. And this is the barley field, which is now ready to harvest. I'm loving how quiet the tractor is. You can just sneak along. But yeah, this barley's ready to go, look. So our next mission is to head over there, head over to the shop and collect the combine that we've leased for our harvest season. So I will catch up with you over there. Okay, so this is the harvester that we've leased. I can turn the hazards off now that we're on the field. So this is a John Deere S780 combine harvester. It's got the extra large grain tank set up. We've got a 45-foot header on the front, and we've got the really nice track setup as well. Gotta love it. We've gone big. We've probably gone bigger than we needed to on our small fields, but this is a larger field. I'm also hoping it will be really useful for us for some contracting work as well, so I'm planning to get my money's worth out of it. So it should hopefully pay off by the end of the harvest season. So I'm gonna get on with this. I'll be coming out to do the baling as well. I might see if Susie has got some freedom from the bakery and if she can run the harvester and I'll run the baler maybe. And we'll see how quickly we can get this field done and see if we can get onto any contracting jobs. Hello again. With the exception of a couple of little bits that Susie has missed because she got the giggles behind the wheel of the big combine, we have completed the harvest on this field and we are getting there with baling it up. We have a couple of other farmers in the vicinity who we've done work on their fields before, and they would like some help with their harvest. So we are going to head off and help them. The header is already on its way over there. I'll take the combine over in a minute. We're going to store this up just in our silo for now, but it is going to be going to the grain mill to get producing into flour. So that flour then obviously will go on, it'll be sold locally, and it will also be of great use to us in our bakery. So I will catch up with you probably on the next field when we are getting some harvesting done. Hello again. So we are just on our way back at nearly the end of the day. We've been out most of the day harvesting. Susie's just running ahead with the harvest header on the trailer, and I'm obviously in the rather large harvester trying to navigate it through the roads. So we're heading back. We've done quite a few bits of field work today. Helped out a good number of farmers harvesting their barley because the barley's ready now. I've just stopped off on our way back past field 35, so this was the field that we've cleared of barley. We've had some workers up here today who have put in a very small test plot of an olive grove for us. It's really not very big, but we're just gonna see what we get off it, see what it's like to maintain and manage, that sort of thing. And we were just about in the planting window, and I thought, as we've cleared this field of barley anyway, it's going to sit here for the next few months. Let's get some little olive trees in it, have a small olive grove, and just see. And we're getting double use out of the field, so even if it doesn't really make any money, it's effectively a second use of the field anyway. Okay, the harvester is back in the farm and is tucked away in its shed. It is obviously leased, so it's not going to be living there permanently, but we want to look after it while we've got it. Oh, there's a deer just over the back there. Can we see how close can we get to the deer before it runs off? Oh, there's two of them. Oh, startled. Wow, that's cool. There were some deer. Okay. So, this is our new bale trailer. I went there to lease one. And this one, which is the one I was going to lease anyway, it's the model I was going to lease, it was available used. So, I bought that. It wasn't one of the best discounts off. It was about 30%, 40% off new, but still, that's that works, and that will go with, it's just over here, our new baler wrapper. I will head out and bale up that grass shortly, but our first job is to get some straw into the pigs, because they have run out of straw. And it's the perfect timing really, because we can just use these straw bales. These are not all of the straw bales that came off 35. I have sold some of those. Just use the pallet forks quickly just to get the pigs sorted. Come on. This is because I'm using pallet forks, isn't it? And not proper bale forks. Come on, off you come. Right, there we go. The pigs have straw. I will unload that later on with the actual bale forks. I'll just leave this here for now. So yes, with our new baler, obviously it's whether we get rid of this one or not. I do like square bales, they stack a lot easier, and you know what I'm like with stacking bales up. But this will also wrap, and this will do the grass all in one. So of course our big consideration is whether we keep the square baler or not, and whether we just run this round baler. Obviously with my record for stacking bales, I far prefer square bales. They're a lot easier to manage and to deal with, and they don't roll. I was expecting that one to roll. I think seems a bit silly to have two balers on the farm, but I don't know. If you've got an opinion on that, stick something in the comments, and that might help me decide. The only issue I have with this baler is because it's got the pre-chamber system. It slows you down so that it's got enough time to wrap the bale and drop the bale out of the back of the baler without stopping, which is great. I love it as an idea for if you're doing wrapped silage bales, but if it's our only baler on the farm, then we'll be using it for straw bales and hay bales as well, which might not work quite as well. I don't know. It is something that we will have to bring into our consideration as well. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with this. Probably gonna leave these bales here because they're not gonna do any harm just sitting wrapped in the field overnight, and it gives me a bit longer to deal with getting the bales off that bale trailer. Right, I'm nearly finished up for June, but there's just a small matter of stocking up the farmer's market and also clearing out our yard at the same time. Now, I did have this hooked up to the pickup truck, but I think the pure weight of everything that we've got, it didn't want to know, so unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to view it, I have brought the stuff round with the lintner. So This is all going very nicely into the farmer's market now. Be great to get them stocked up with the fruit, veg and honey that we've been producing on the farm. Right, just got to get this final little lot to go. There we go. While I'm here, I'm going to check on the bakery's produce as well and see whether that needs redistributing for sale. Okie dokie, not a bad little selection for saying she's been busy quite a lot of today. So we will drop these off at middle. And that's not bad. We've just made 15,000 from that little delivery of cake and bread to middle. Right. I will catch you back at the farm and we'll go and collect those bales. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you here. I could be picking all of these up with the JCB and bringing them to the trailer. It's the end of a long day and I'm tired, so we're just gonna pretend that magic exists and they can just go badoink straight up onto the trailer without needing anything done. 'Cause why shouldn't they? Badoink. It helps if you make the noise, doesn't it? Badoink. And try not to drive into the bale. So, I'm going to get these collected up and then park the tractor, put it on charge and go to bed, I think. And get ready for another hectic month of harvesting when July comes. So, thank you very much for watching. Please do jump on the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Share this video with your friends if you are so inclined. And most importantly of all, have a great day.